Alright, ladies and gentlemen, going to attempt to make a quick video here, but you know me, there are no guarantees on that subject. My quick videos are usually 20 minutes long, but we will give it a go. So, I've been getting quite a few questions. Let's see, what do I want to pull up here exactly? Yeah, here we go, we'll start here. I've been getting quite a few questions, and this is my fault, about single target killing in classic World of Warcraft hardcore specifically, because the scenario people are finding themselves in is they're in a world where there's a bunch of other people with them. They're with the pack, as we call it, and the AoE farming thing just isn't really working too well. So the question becomes, okay, what do we do for single target purposes? And obviously, I brought up earlier, we got our 4 different Paladin builds here. I still got the MS Paint thing open here. One thing that I have failed to explain to you guys in recent memory, my old videos, I talk about this quite a bit, but just know that all 4 of these Paladin builds and any other crazy variation you try to come up with, like if you're using of the gorilla gear, which is strength, intellect, or if you're using of the wolf gear, which I think is now you might want, is it wolf or is it boar? I forget, whatever. But whatever crazy thing you're coming up with, there is no substitute for single target for your build when it comes to using a two-handed weapon. You usually can't out DPS a two-handed weapon with a one-handed weapon in Classic World of Warcraft. I've said it before, I'll say it again. You can get at something like 80% of the DPS of a two-hander with a one-hander. I've been pushing it, of course, in my builds, so my builds are closer to like 90%, but that still is the disparity. The point is that if you want to single target as any of these 4 builds, a two-hander is preferable over sword and board. Now, there are some reasons why you wouldn't want to sword and board, because there's recovery time, there's, you're a little bit less durable, you know, yada, 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 but you can easily fix that with stamina, spirit gear, and just follow everything in the video that I basically said here. So you'll see here, it's like DPS, #1 duo leveling build, blah, 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 yeah. The AoE spirit build is extraordinarily good for all the variants of it for single target. But the Stamina Intellect Paladin, if he's single targeting, outside of freshly getting his Knightly Longsword or getting a really fast, nice one-hander, you're running around doing two-hander stuff all the time. And I wanted to really showcase what that looks like. So let's get the heck out of here. I think that means F11. And I want to show something else. No. Not Tim Pool, not ASL Finals, not Inside Russia. I like Inside Russia. That show is actually really good. This one right here. Oh boy. So this video right here is absolutely amazing. I highly suggest you go watch it. It's Pastor Matt Plays. And this video title is Top 10 Lessons for Level 1 to 20 Casuals Guide to Classic World War Hardcore, blah, 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 blah. I agree with almost all the things he says in this thing, including the thing I agree with most possibly in this video is I don't want you guys to feel the need to look up a bunch of guides and to ruin the exploration of the world and what is or is not possible with your character in Classic World of Warcraft in general. It's one of the reasons why I have been super resistant and super, what's the phrase here? You'll notice I get an attitude about me if you guys are asking me to very specifically walk you through how to do something. I'm like, no, go have fun, go play the game, go enjoy yourself. But we do get moments like this.
I learned then that you can learn to do new things during your experience, so long as you're willing to invest in the stuff you need to invest into in order to do those things. Here's the catch. Do you remember those extreme ends of difficult content I mentioned before? Well, using that same gear, I tried to go do something that I watched this video of Paladin do, and it did not go so well. He had all the same spells and talents that I did. However, I failed to heed his advice on how to gear specifically in order to do what he was doing. And
no. Yep.
My gear and weapon choice was insufficient, so the upgrades really do make the difference. Let's talk about investing in upgrades. Lesson number 7.
Yep, that's gonna be you. Trust me. Heck, that's me. So I sympathize with that, of course. And I had a death clip in this Zarya video. Actually, I had 2 death clips. One was at the very end here. I just decided to YOLO into a pack of mobs to see what was possible, and I died horribly. So I've been there too myself. But yeah, so shout out to this guy. Absolutely amazing. I think his number, I think it was 10 or his last one.
People.
Anyways, I agree with everything in this video, so I just want to do a quick shout out on that one. Go check it out. Absolutely amazing. Always makes me annoyed to see people who put all this effort into making their videos and their subs are super low, but that's Paladin Classic World of Warcraft for you. I've been doing it long enough to know that. Alright, so let's get on with this damn video. Like I said, we're trying to keep it short, which means under, 2 hours. Here's the thing I wanted to show. So if you recall, I made a video a while back where I literally went and I geared up like a level 42 Paladin for stamina intellect, and I geared up a level 42 Paladin for strength stamina, and I compared their DPS capabilities versus single target and single target and AoE, of course. And we have all the stats here on the left, which I really wanted to 75 anyway. Yeah, thank you. And you can see the total was like 74, and the total over here is 89, and this accounts for armor and stuff like that, and blah, 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 blah. So you can see these numbers are really close compared to each other. However, I would observe that if this was a knightly longsword paladin, if this paladin had swapped out his weapon to something like a two-hander, which is what you're supposed to do as a single target stamina intellect build, then the numbers get extremely close together. And that's how it is at level 42. And my previous videos, I did a bunch of tests back in Season of Mastery, which is when I first discovered this stupid thing. And you can see here that fast two-hander int stam is 25-second kill time. And then I also have 25-second kill plus recovery time, of course, for the two-hander plus strength stamina two-hander seal of command. The one-hander is slightly slower, but you're significantly harder to kill. Obviously, because you're wearing a shield, right? So if for some reason you're forced to kill single targets in Classic World of Warcraft, any of the 4 Paladin builds mentioned can get the job done, but just about every single one of them is using a two-hander with a sword and board backup in case something goes wrong. So that's just a TLDR of it. Probably the best build possible for single target DPSing is going to have Stamina Spirit gear, and from there you can do whatever the hell you want with and whatever you think is best with your skills. That includes if you're a rep Paladin, it's like, no, you should go strength stamina. No, screw you. Go Stamina Spirit, not strength stamina. I am not joking. All right, so let's actually get into the game and showcase some of this. Now, there's a lot of nuance involved with the two-handed weapon, so it's actually kind of hard to talk about. And all the nuance has to do with your damn Seal of Righteousness and how it works. Seal of Command is very easy to explain. You want the slowest two-handed weapon you can possibly get your hands on, the most up-to-date two-handed weapon you can possibly get your hands on. The only advice I truly have on the subject is that for a two-handed Paladin, your weapon has to be a blue. It has to be a reasonably up-to-date blue weapon. If you try to do Seal of Command with some auction house green at 3.8 speed or something like that, you're going to have a rough time of life. I've tried it. It sucks. Now, you might feel good about doing it like prior to like level 40, level 42, level 43. But as we showed before, and I still got it right here, the HP of the mobs and everything starts increasing drastically over time. So this is me. I went out and I looked at all the HP and the damage of the mobs. And you can see that round about level 41, it's like every level, the mobs gain like 100, 150 hit points, somewhere around there. Their DPS goes up by like 8 or something. All these damage numbers are me wearing 50% armor, which is reasonable for a Paladin. And it's a rough life if you don't have an up-to-date two-handed weapon for Seal of Command. Okay. So that's easy, right? Most up-to-date weapon that you possibly have. There's a bunch of guides for Seal of Command out there, blah, 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 blah. Let's talk about Seal of Righteousness here for a second. Alright, so the Paladin here is a little bit of a twink. One sec, let me kill this guy real fast because I'm not ready for him. Okay, I screwed that up, whatever. 25 is... Would you please stop, game? This Paladin has a mix of stamina intellect, so you can see we got some stamina intellect gear here, but the there's quite a bit of spirit on this guy. So the nuance behind Seal of Righteousness is that when you have Seal of Righteousness rank 3, it's hard for the other Seals of Righteousness to compete with it up until a point. And once your Seal of Righteousness starts getting, like, seriously out of date, so we're talking rank 6, 7, and 8. 8 is the maximum one in the game. The two-handed weapons slowly but surely become more and more viable, if that makes any sense from a Seal of Righteousness perspective. Just because the base damage of Seal of Righteousness rank 3 is so low, whereas for the other ranks it gets higher and higher. Give me a second, there's actually a lot of nuance here. So what I'm trying to describe is that at the lower levels, you want the fastest two-handed weapon you can possibly get your hands on. Fastest two-handed anything you can possibly get your hands on. So usually that's going to mean like a polearm or an axe, and most of those items you'll pick up off the auction house. If I was to jump on another high-level character and look at the auction house right now, Destiny swords are selling on retail for something stupid like 25 gold. That's like a level 52 epic world drop, 10% chance or chance on hit to increase strength by 200%. That thing is insane, except it's got like a 2.6 attack speed, so nobody wants it. That's the kind of weapon that you pretty much want. No matter what level you are as a Paladin, fastest two-handed weapons are the way to go, typically, for a single target DPS. However, as your Seal of Righteousness gets rank 3, gets more and more out of date, the slower two-handed weapons become more and more viable because your rank 6, your rank 7 Seal of Righteousness are doing more and more base damage. And so I just want to showcase this real fast. Okay, so I'm gonna start with Pally time here, and then I'm gonna get over to test Pally. And I don't think I have to jump on my 60 to showcase it, because that would be stupid. But let's just try real fast here. All right, I want a mob that's not too far away. I want 2 of them. Like, if I can get them back to back would be nice. And we're just gonna have to put up with the lag. Like, that's just gonna be a thing. All right, let's go with these 2 level 22s. So I'll kill the first one. Get a might up for shits and giggles. I'm gonna kill the first level 22 raptor with the two-hander. And then I'll kill the next level 22 raptor over there with sword and board. And we're going to see which one's faster. And I'm going to try not to screw this up despite the lag. Fuck. Alright, we screwed it up. No, test is broken. The lag screwed it. Thank you. Ooh, what level is the crocodile? 21? Nah. Alright, round 2. And I really like to be full life and full mana for these tests. That way I can look at recovery and damage taken and all that stuff. So we're just going to have to wait here for a second. I have tons of spirit, so it shouldn't be a problem. Come on. Heal to full. Thank you. Alright. Get rid of that buff. Please, game. Thank you. Not the best time to play. It's still the national holiday for China. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I know a lot of you are enjoying this right now, aren't you? Got your Schadenfreude on. So it's literally still the national holiday of China. There are no kids in school right now. It's like Christmas, basically. It's been like that for a week. Please judge it. Please just judge it. Come on, come on. Come on, do it. Do it right. Do it right. Okay, thank you. Alright, now we don't do anything else. We just magically have attacks that dodge. I usually judge the kill timer by, like, you know, how many seconds are left in the Shield of Righteousness. I'm sure you guys do the same thing. And one more hit and judge. Alright, whatever. I guess we don't even have to judge. So you can see we didn't take much damage, you know, blah, 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 blah. We don't have Devotion Aura up, but I like the Armor Aura right now, so that's what we're doing. Alright, on to the next Raptor. I have no idea how long that was, but damn, that was fast, right? And we're going to lag Yeah, as is the way. Yes, this is the way. Yes, I did click Seal a Crusader like 5 seconds ago. Thank you, game. Miss. Okay, cool. We had a dodge last time. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, I think already you can see it slower, but holy crap am I missing like a god. One more hit and judge. Alright, cool. So that long. So you can see it's quick, but it's slightly faster. We take a little bit less damage, but the recovery is not the worst thing in the world. Alright, cool. Let's log out here, and we'll get on Test Pally and pray to the gods. Wait, I'm a Christian. Okay, we pray to God, the Most High God, that we don't lag in China on their national holiday. Oh boy. So there's a lot of nuance to this, and part of the nuance is that you kind of just need to do some math. So, as you probably saw via the demonstration that I just did, those are both blue weapons. The kill times were roughly similar to themselves, if that makes any sense. But the two-handed weapon was definitely faster. But this character here is much, much closer to his knightly longsword being fresh. So what we should see in this example is the kill times being almost identical. Now, I did get the fastest, cheapest two-hander I could possibly get, but unfortunately it says it has 66 attack power when fighting undead. So that'll be incredibly useful. But as you can see, it does like 15.5 more white DPS than my knightly longsword. About 15 more DPS. Don't get too caught up on that number because it is subject to... what am I trying to say here? Armor of the target, which is usually going to be like 37.5% or something stupid like that. Okay, so with the two-hander, and I'll show you the difference here real fast. I'll just showcase some stuff. Okay, we are going to do Ret Aura, just to keep it nice and clean. I also like to do full life and full mana, so if you don't mind. There's no spirit on this. This is Test Pally. Test Pally is just a walking brick shithouse of stamina intellect. All right, cool. What do I want to showcase here? I want to show you the difference between rank 3 and rank 5. So the rank 5 is up to date. So this is rank 5, and it should do about 40 damage. Let's get the aura off just so you can see here. It's doing 40 damage, right? So the SOR is doing 40 damage is what I mean. Okay, cool. And the judgment is like 129 with, you know, whatever, blah, blah, Crusader on, yada, yada, yada. All right, let's get the hell away from this guy. Wait, I don't want to get away from him. I want to showcase rank 3. I want to somewhat lag and showcase rank 3. Rank 3 is only doing 33. So, as we can see, very clearly, the rank 5 at this weapon speed is better. And it will change with weapon speed. So if this weapon was slower, there would be even a bigger disparity between the two of them, as far as the numbers are concerned. So you just want to check basically your seals. So you'll judge Crusader, you'll check Seal of Righteousness rank 3, you'll check seal your most up-to-date Seal of Righteousness. You'll see which one is doing more damage with the two-hander, and then you just use that particular two-hander. All right, cool. Let's actually do the test legitimately here. So we are going to do the Red Aura. We're going to see how fast we kill this guy versus the Knightly Longsword. More importantly, we're going to watch how much damage the Knightly Longsword does in SOR. I can tell you right now it's about 21. All right, let's get the judge on, get the seal on, got the hit off with SOR, and away we go. So we do one level 2 consecration, and then we just sit here with our hands behind our back until we kill this guy. Now, if I wasn't a stamina intellect paladin, I would have a lot of spirit gear on me, for example, and then what we are seeing here would be just judge him and I didn't quite kill him. Thank you. Alright, so that took damn near 30 seconds, as I imagine, right? All my testing I did previously to this showed that that was about 30 seconds. Alright, full life, full mana for the sake of the video. And let's get our sword and board on and see what happens. Zip. Oh, and it would be, of course, much better if this wasn't 66 attack power to undead, but was actually just 66 attack power, obviously. But Knightly Longsword doesn't have a lot of stats to it, so it's not going to be the biggest deal in the world. Oh, shit, I'm using test fail. I was using the... Oh, we can show that right now. Okay, cool. So you can see my rank 3, my rank 5 is doing 18. If I switch to the rank 3, however, it'll do like 21. When we hit this guy. Seriously? Is that rank 5? Come on. What are we doing here? Don't, I'm not a liar. What's going on? Yeah, see, 21. Okay, cool. Kill him, we'll find another damn mob. Jeez. Scuffed like a buff. The original mob was 36. I'm gonna try to find another 36 mob. Alright, cool. Do this spider here. Alright, cool. Should be full life and full mana by the time we get there. Want to make sure might is up. Don't do this to me. Alright, cool. Judge, SOR, consecration. Got the hit off. Good. Alright, one consecration that we just sit here with our thumbs. You know, let Jesus take the wheel. We just sit here, or we just dodge like crazy. Whatever. Not trying to do a video here or anything. I am actually missing like crazy. Oh, I don't have the red aura on. What am I, stupid? Yeah, it's actually a big difference. The other thing I've noticed... Okay, that's not actually going to happen this time, but it is what it is. I get ganked a lot more when I'm the two-hander as opposed to the sword and board paladin. I really don't know why. Alright, well that was fail. So let's try this again. 36, where are we at? Why can't things just go my way when I make a video? They have to be so long. Yeah, the Retribution Aura is actually... it just got updated to 12 damage, so it's pretty good stuff right now. Alright. Let's get it on. Judge, SOR, or we could just lag. Yeah, okay, cool. Alright, try it again. Why? Why? Just, I'm not dealing with it. I'm not dealing with it. He's gonna run away in about 2 seconds, so I'm just gonna, you know... Come on, go back. I hate playing WoW at certain times of the day, so it's really good to play WoW at night, like when everyone's asleep. Really good stuff. Alright, let's see how long this takes. Red aura up. Sheesh. Yeah, definitely taking longer, but as you can see, it's not that much longer. Just, well, we're just missing like crazy, so this is just life. And lag sucks, which is also life. Jesus, hit him already. Holy fuck. Alright, cool. And it doesn't really change all that much based upon... So basically the TLDR of this video is that if you're doing single target stuff, for whatever reason, you use a two-hander. However, I exist on a PvP server, and PvP servers have different rules. But also use your far more up-to-date seal of righteousness. Alright, let's see here. Judge, consecration, and then we sit on our face. And the spirit gear, of course, is far better than the stamina intellect gear for single target purposes. Just because right now I could be spirit tick regenerating away. You get enough spirit gear on you, the next thing you know, you can actually use your damn blessing of might rather than blessing of wisdom. If you saw that previous video I made on the stamina spirit gear, over the course of like killing like 4 mob, over the course of killing a mob, the spirit gear was giving me like 500 mana back, whereas the blessing of wisdom was only giving me like 150. So yeah, spirit gear I think lets you get might, which might make it absolutely amazing for single target purposes. Anyways, I'm gonna try to end the video here, scuffs and all. We don't stop this train for nothing. And Deus Volt, boys.